I wrote some notes down, just try to give you some key notes, what I learned and what it meant to me. So it talking about Palm Sunday recalls a story in Christian scriptures of Jesus' entry into Jerusalem, greeted by people waving palm branches. It is a reminder for Christians to welcome Jesus into their hearts and to be willing to follow him. Palm Sunday and Resurrection Sunday. These two Sundays bracket a period in Jesus' life, calling Passion Week his final weeks leading up to his crucifixion. All this was done, the prophecy here quoted and found in Zechariah 9:9. It was always by the Jews applied to the Messiah. Those that take Christ for their king must lay all under his feet. Hosanna signifies save now. We beseech thee, blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord. But of how little value is the applause of the people, the changing multitude, joining the cry of the day, whether it be Hosanna or crucify him. Multitudes often seem to approve the gospel, but few become consistent disciples. When Jesus was coming to the Jerusalem, all the city was moved. Some perhaps were with joy, who waited for the consolation of Israel. Others of the Pharisees were moved with envy. So various are the mention of in the minds of men upon the approach of Christ's kingdom. The trappings were such as come to the hand. We must not think the clothes on our backs too dear to not part for the service of Christ. The chief priests and the elders afterwards joined with multitudes that abused him upon the cross, but none of them joined the multitude that did not honor him. Amen. This coming of Christ was described by the prophet Zechariah 9:9 when Christ would appear in his glory. It is in his meekness, not in his majesty, in mercy to work salvation. As meekness and outward power were fully seen in Zion's king, and marked his triumphant entrance to Jerusalem. How wrong covetousness, ambition, and the pride of life must be in a Zion citizen. They brought the donkey, but Jesus did not use it without the owner's consent. I underline covetousness, and I underline where Jesus said Jesus did not use it without the owner's consent. The word covetous meaning is an instability desire to find fulfillment, meaning, purpose in things instead of God. In 2 Psalms chapter 11, verse 4-5, it talked about where David saw a naked woman called Bathsheba. He could have looked away, but he committed covetousness. In that word where it said Jesus did not use it without his own consent, he kept reminding us, even though he is God, he created heaven and earth. But he asked permission before he started doing his own thing. That's what he's teaching every single one of us. You ask permission before you start doing your own thing. Don't do nothing, because you start doing stuff on your own thing, you're going to cause trouble to people around you, including the people that you love. So don't do nothing. Don't do nothing that will hinder you or hinder somebody else. So in the scriptures that I found that will be helpful to you, if you don't mind writing them down, that's okay. In Philippians 4:4, Isaiah chapter 56, verse 7, 1 John chapter 5, verse 3, Romans chapter 5, 3-4, Galatians 6-9, Mark chapter 10, verse 27, 1 Timothy chapter 1, verse 15, Zechariah 9:9, Luke chapter 19, 28-44, John chapter 12, 12-19, Matthew chapter 21, 1-11, John chapter 3, verse 16-17, Acts chapter 12, verse 4, Acts chapter 2, verse 38, Psalms chapter 35, verse 9, Mark chapter 11, 1-11, John chapter 14-6, Psalms 118, 25-26, 2 Kings chapter 9, verse 13, Psalms 92, verse 12, Revelation 7, verse 9, John chapter 11, 25, Isaiah 53, verse 12, Psalms chapter 30, 4 through 5, and Psalms chapter 5, verse 11. This will conclude Palm Sunday. Thank you for your attention. Happy Palm Sunday, everybody.